we were talking about 3 ways or 3 instances that guys make errors. What's going on, guys? Coach Matt and YouGoProBaseball.com here again with the man Nick Shaw from thebaseballbox.com, former professional middle infielder. We're going to talk about some infield tips in this video. Before we do, I want you to go check out thebaseballbox.com. It's a monthly subscription box filled with all types of baseball goodies for that special player that you care about. Go ahead and check the link down below in the description to go get yours. Now, we were talking about 3 ways or 3 instances that guys make errors, right? There's some big ways that guys make errors. What do you got for us, and how can they eliminate those errors?
All right, I got 3 reasons why I used to make errors, why ball players are making errors. For me, it starts with aggressiveness, all right? When I was tentative out there, chances are I'm making errors, and errors I should not make, all right? Aggressiveness, now what I mean by that is, when the ball is hit, my first instinct should be attack, all right? When I got on the defensive, my feet stopped a lot of times, I let the ball take an extra hop, or I sat in that in-between hop and I ended up making an error. Or if the ball is to my right, especially being a shortstop, the ball to my right, I had to be as aggressive as I possibly could to make a play and out at first base instead of securing the ball with no play at first, okay? So staying aggressive, that's number 1. Now, the one that kind of got me the most is mindset, okay? Every infielder I've ever known, even myself, believe it or not, I made errors, a lot of errors, okay? Probably into the thousands of errors in my career, okay? Now, what I mean by mindset is I could take that error into the next play, and the next play, and the next play, and guess what? I'm probably gonna make a lot of errors that way, okay? So the best infielder I ever played with, and what made me the best infielder, was a mindset where I just flushed the last error away, okay? Yes, I made an error. Here was my mistake. Let me learn from it. Let me attack the next ball, okay? If I threw the last ball away, I don't wanna be thinking about that throw as I'm making my next throw. Flush that one away as well, okay? Stay loose out there, stay aggressive, clear mindset, catch, throw, just like any other play, okay? The last reason is a plan, okay? I have to have a plan on each ball that's gonna be hit to me. Before the ball is hit, I should have practiced this on what I'm doing on certain balls. Balls to my left, balls at me, balls to my right. How am I approaching these balls, and have a plan on how I'm making these plays. Those are the 3 reasons why I would make a lot of errors and why I see a lot of errors being made by the youth these days.
I think number 2, in my opinion, is my favorite, because having the mindset, you could be a totally different player if you're timid and scared to get the ball, like, I hope this guy doesn't hit it to me and because I'm gonna make a mistake, versus I'm the man, hit it right here, I'm gonna get this last out. Or if it's a big, 9th inning to tie game, or you're up 1 or whatever, and if your thought process is, I'm gonna make an error, you're playing tight, and you're more than likely gonna make that error. But when you can switch that mindset, it's not easy to do. Trust me, it's not easy to do. I played that way a long time. I didn't make that switch until my senior year of college, and I played scared all the way until then. And something happened, something clicked when I said, you know what, I don't want to feel that way anymore. In fact, I was a pitcher. We were doing PFPs though, so it was kind of like fielding. And I fielded that ball and I airmailed one into the stands, and a run scored. We ended up losing the game. And I was like, man, I don't want to ever feel that way again, because I was scared. Yeah. And so I said, I flipped that switch, and I had the best year of my life. I ended up getting drafted, playing pro ball, all that good stuff, all from that one thing. That's why I say that's the most important. Unfortunately, we and a lot of other people talk about the technique a lot, because that's something that you can, see and work on right away, in practices and drills and stuff. But man, that's a good one. I really, really like that one. Yes. What did you do? Was there anything specific that you did to
mindset-wise?
Yeah.
So I had very long-term memory when I was coming up. Same deal. College, I had 3 errors by the 5th inning, and my glove was my strong point. So I'm out there and I made 3 errors, and I'm like, well, I'm probably gonna get 4 or 5 more plays this game. I might make 10 errors, 8, 10 errors this game, depending on how many balls are coming to me, right? So after that game, I started writing acronyms on my hat. Every time I would make an error, I would look at the acronyms and what it meant to me, and it would clear my mind. And then I played with a guy named Orlando Arcia. I just won the World Series with the Braves. He was the epitome of short-term memory. The guy went 0 for 4 one day. I still remember it. 3 strikeouts where the ball didn't make it 60 feet. It was like 55 feet. Whiff, whiff, whiff. And he made an error, and the guy was lights out, right? After the game in the clubhouse, he was my locker mate. He was dancing, doing his salsa, and I'm like, what? The guy had the ugliest game of his life. And this guy just forgot about it already, you know, in the 10-minute walk to the clubhouse. And now obviously he's in the big leagues, and that's the guy I never saw change based on what he did at the plate or what he did in the field. If you made an error, if he sailed a throw, he wasn't guiding the next throw at all. He was letting it go, trusting his abilities.
He probably thought he was the man no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot from that guy.
Yeah. Hey, and that's good. You got to have the confidence. You have to have the confidence. Have to have a short-term memory. Yeah. I used to like to think in the showers when once you hit the shower, you can think about it. You can kind of analyze it after the game. But once you hit that shower, it's like you almost visualize it washing off of you and going down the drain, and it's gone. And when you can get that way, then the next day you're good. You're good to go. Like, here we are. We're a new guy, and I'm still the man.
Yes.
You know. And then you have much more success. That's great. I love that.
Absolutely.
So if you guys are making errors out there, think about those 3 things. Really great, helpful things. Don't forget to check out thebaseballbox.com. Again, I'll leave that link down below. If you got any questions, comments, drop them in the comments section. We'll answer them down there. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.